off, and you were thinking of S9 signal, and it kind of faded a little bit, and then S9 for a little bit. Oh well. Couldn't get him. He didn't hear me. I heard him. Oh well. I guess the MLO or whoever calls on his. This is KJ4. He takes over to you.
KM4 MLF. Yeah, that's great. I'm kind of new with my HF radio and have been having a lot of fun with it. It seems every night I get somebody, some type of DX contact. So I've been getting lucky, I guess. Last night I was able to talk to Belgium. So maybe I'll have to use the antenna that I've been using on my HF radio and plug that into the old SDR and see if it changes anything. But like
SDR is a software-defined radio.
Even tuning, getting it to tune, where I wanted it to. So basically, let's say, I was trying to listen to the net on 3907 megahertz.
80 meters.
Because I don't think that my up converter was, I don't think it was up converting at 100 or 125. I was having a whole lot of trouble finding the signals. And anyways, I'll have to go back through it now that I've been messing with my HF radio.
Look at all the propagation changes. Move the antenna. Here, watch what happens if I put the antenna horizontal. Vertical?
Anything 30 megahertz and above to me, but the up converter just didn't do the trick. Anyways, it would be cool to get it up and running again because sort of felt like maybe I wasted my money a little bit. But anyways, I'm going to turn it over to KM4 GIY. I'm getting ready to go into the downtown tunnel. So over to KM4 GIY.
This is KM4 GIY. Yeah, I'll tell you, they say that you can have the best rig in the world, but if you don't have the antenna, it's useless.
You should spend $90 on an antenna for every 10 you spend on the radio.
I thought it was depth above 10 megahertz, between 10 and 30. I couldn't pick up a signal. And then one day, just for giggles, I happened to have a 10-meter dipole antenna. I figured I'd hook it up to that, and all of a sudden I was receiving 10-meter signals that I could not pick up any other way. So it could be a big part of it. You get it on that HF antenna that you've got set up, and you might find more signals than an NCR that you know what to do with. It's a good possibility, anyways. I know the little stubby antenna that comes with a lot of these kits is pretty much useless, and just unless you're standing next to it with an HT or something. Made a huge difference for me when I put that 10-meter dipole on it. So, and my long wire, like I said, picks up all the lower frequencies really good. So, with that, guys, listen, I am at my exit, so I am heading into the office, squeeze out as much work as I can in the next 4 hours, and then off to the doctor and whatever, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow morning. So with that, I wish you all 73s, and a good day to you all. This is KM4 GIY. I'll pass it over to, I think it's K1BYD is next. K1BYD from KM4 GIY, I'll be clear. Unfortunately, Ryan's probably in the tunnel. He can't hear what I'm going to say. Show up during early times, early morning, and we can cover more of this through the week. It's a big subject, and there's a lot of potential. And I'll give some tips to some people if they're willing to listen. So I want to keep it rolling here, but there's some mistakes that are easily made, and I'd love to cover it all now, but the thing of it is, with people in the cars, etc., it's just virtually impossible to make sure that it hits all the ears at the same time. For the money, for what's there, you can have a ton of fun, but
there again, I've got to stop myself and say we're in constraints right now. But if you fellas get up and travel in the morning, get on here. We'll discuss more as the week goes on. Once again, I'll say my number just so that, and Rich probably has it. So if you want to get in touch with me or anything, I'm willing to share the information I have. And
Guy's going to time out the repeater keying up this long.
Is very easy using the
watch if you don't time it out.
Type dongles. Certainly to keep you busy forever. But there again, I'm going off on that track and using time here. Let me get it over to Rich. And I've got to get out of here also. So I was going to mention the number again, but you guys in your car, unless you got a good memory, you'll never remember it, but it's 481-1615. So feel free to give me a call if you're tinkering with your dongles and want some information, because there's just getting a dongle is the beginning. Over to you, Rich. K1BYD, Virginia Beach. W4BAR.
Whiskey 4 Charlie Alpha Romeo is that repeater. I got a Whiskey 4 Charlie Alpha Romeo. I've got it programmed in under Chesapeake, but it's a linked repeater. I have a radio directory I created, a system, and then I put it in system 42, so you see I have the 42 after it flashing. When you've got that many systems, to me that's the great way of knowing where everything is. I see that, okay, that's under my radio system 42. Then you can see down here on the screen, there's the 42 scan system 42, and then these repeaters for Chesapeake are under group 4, and I've got all 10 of these full of different groups under radio. HF, I've got VHF, UHF, I've got Simplex, I got MERS, I got FRS, CB, I got a CB directory with all the CB frequencies, channels 1 through 40. In fact, I was listening to channel 19 this morning from home, so I have 10 groups underneath the radio directory, so I can turn everything off on the radio, which I've done today, not scanning anything else, and I'm just scanning the radio directory. And then I found this rag chew going on out of the frequencies 146.8200, 146.8200. So I'm going to look that up when I get home, because it's a linked repeater. So I want to find out exactly what that repeater is. I used to know them when I first moved here, and I put them in my radios at home, but I haven't been doing it lately, so you kind of lose track of what's where. So I'm going to look that up. But that's what I got going on here. So yeah, that radio directory is pretty neat, and I just keep adding to it. We're clear from the dog park to the bark park. Still pretty early in the morning, but it's nice. Nobody's here. The weather's cool. We're clear.